Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Takeover Halloween Havoc, and it is time. Our main event of the evening, featuring the NXT World Champion Bron Breakker, putting that very prestigious championship on the line against the Mad Dragon Ilja Dragunov. Folks, this is a match that fans have been anticipating all night long. It's very fitting that this takes place at Halloween Havoc because we might see some scary things in this match. Both men are capable of unspeakable things, and will go beyond limitations to get that job done and walk out with their hand not only raising victory but also holding the NXT Championship. As here comes Dragunov down to the ring. If you need to know anything about Dragunov, listen to his nickname, the Mad Dragon. I mean, that says all you really need to know. I mean, everybody knows with folklore, you don't mess with dragons. Any dragon in wrestling, you don't mess with either. Ricky the Steamboat, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, we just seen return this past week on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, no, you don't mess with any dragons in any kind of way. And tonight, that is exactly what Breakker is heading into, and believe me, he is going to feel the fire when he messes with Dragunov. Look at those eyes. Almost just hypnotized, just in a trance, just, so focused on one goal tonight, and that is to walk out as NXT champion, as any competitor's goal is that faces Bron Breakker for this championship. But at the end of the day, this is Bron Breakker we're talking about. I mean, this guy, you thought he was on a different level before. This whole new attitude that he has adopted since he lost that championship to Tyler Bate back at the start of Universe Mode, and then quickly gained it back once we saw that change in attitude. That is what makes Bron Breakker a dangerous competitor these days. Breakker was already dangerous as it is, but now he has that, that careless attitude. He doesn't care what happens to his opponents in the ring. All he cares about is getting his hand raised in victory, and the fact that competitor will now know that he's better than them. That's literally all Breakker cares about. Look at the snarl. Look at the grimace, the grimy face of Bron Breakker. We had the Ilja Dragunov in a trance almost, just laser focused into this match, and we got Bron Breakker just looking like he's ready to just break through a brick wall, and that brick wall's name, unfortunately, is Ilja Dragunov. But hey, I don't think Dragunov would rather be anywhere else tonight than in the main event for the NXT Championship against one of NXT's best in Bron Breakker. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited for these two to collide. It just makes it that much sweeter that, NXT's most prized possession is up for grabs here tonight, and there's the champ raising it high, letting the people know, letting Dragunov know, letting everybody watching around the world know that is his championship, and the only way you're getting that out of his hands is over his dead body. And as for Dragunov, I'm pretty sure he would like to think that he can arrange that. And ladies and gentlemen, in only a few seconds, we are going to ring this bell, and hey, we're not even responsible for what happens after that. Keep it in the ring is all I gotta tell you, fellas. Stay from over here, over by the announce table. Look at this, Dragunov rushing into Breakker with a nice head whip there, or head scissor takedown. Oh, look at this! Oh my goodness, he made Breakker flinch. When have you ever seen Breakker flinch? He psyched him out with that chop, and that pissed Breakker off. Rightfully so. As look at Breakker, full head of steam. Oh my goodness, dumping him to the outside. Dumping Dragunov to the outside. Yeah, that faint chop into the DDT. Man, that just insults Breakker's character, and now he's not taking that lightly, folks. He wants to hurt this man, as he does any person that he goes in that ring with. And look at this. Oh my goodness. gracious. And now, oh my goodness, a moonsault on the outside. And Breaker's feeling in the early goings of this match. Dragunov's going to have to look to make a comeback if he wants any shot in hell against Bron Breakker. Count of 5. Also cannot win the championship on a count out. And look at this. Oh my goodness, throwing Dragunov into the barricade, and now a shot to the ribs, and now, oh my goodness, one more time, and now this time a shot to the face. And somehow Breaker's going to oblige to break the count. You know, his attitude nowadays, I thought he might just want to take out a cheap win and go home. But no. I feel like it's a little bit more than just, you know, a title match for Breakker. I mean, obviously, people regard Ilja Dragunov as probably the most dangerous man, not even just in NXT, maybe in the entire WWE. I mean, this is a guy that has no, what was the word I'm looking for? This is a guy that has, you know, no care for his opponent's well-being or his own well-being for that matter. He does not care about anything really but tormenting his opponents as Breakker lands another moonsault on the outside. Count of 6 again. But as I was saying, the reason why Breakker keeps breaking these counts, even though he technically has championship advantage, let's just call it what it is. He just feels threatened by Dragunov. He doesn't want Dragunov roaming around as, oh my goodness, he body slams him on the apron. He doesn't want Dragunov roaming around in a third moonsault on the outside. You know, claiming, he doesn't have to claim, people are just talking about Dragunov like that. They're talking about Dragunov like he's the most dangerous man in NXT, and damn it, he might be, but Breakker definitely feels threatened by that, as you can tell by his actions, as, oh my god, just seeing Dragunov's body fold on the announce table. I tell you, how the hell is he getting up from that? We know Dragunov can withstand a lot of pain. We've seen it in his feud with Dijak before he sent Dijak packing back at Takeover London. And here comes Dragunov coming back into this match, sweeps the leg. And that might be the opening that Dragunov needed. Now Breakker starting to feel a little gas in the early goings. Look at Dragunov went for a big move there, but Breakker caught it with a nice swinging neck breaker. Caught the clothesline, it looked like, or some kind of Larry he was going for. Surely to try and knock the son of the dog-faced gremlin's head off. And Breakker ain't gonna go for that, as here he comes now off the ropes, catching him with a big, no, went for a belly-to-belly, but not to be. And now look at this, a roll-through schoolboy from Dragunov. Getting an early cover here on Breakker, count of 1. Oh, I don't even think that was a 1, actually. And now look at this. Dragunov caught him with a nice Uranagi. And now, oh my goodness. A senton and another one for good measure. Just beating down the champion. Nothing pretty about really any of Dragunov's offense. He gets him again with that fake out. Oh my goodness, another senton. Breakker. Yeah, you need a break, bro. No pun intended, you literally need a break. You're getting mollywopped in that ring right now. As Dragunov not giving him the second to, oh my goodness, a second to breathe. And that's exactly the kind of pressure that you're going to have to enforce on a champion. As look at this, a nice judo throw from Dragunov. And Breakker, man, he doesn't even know where he's at. He just got his bell rung. Definitely, but he finally gets back in the match after throwing Dragunov into the steps. Funny how he had to resort to, you know, a weapons help to get the job done there. As look at Breakker, he's got Dragunov up for a huge power bomb, and oh my goodness, I just seen his shoulder blades connect with that unforgiving paper thin mat that we have out here, folks. I love to remind you to say, oh my goodness, another powerbomb, you're kidding me. I love reminding you that underneath that paper thin floor mats we have out there is just concrete. That's it. Like that stuff you see in the crowd right now, that's what's underneath it. That is what oh my goodness, that is what the body of Ilja Dragunov is being aggressively slammed into every time Bron Breakker slams him on the outside and lifting up from a powerbomb position. That's even worse. That is even worse. As what does Breakker have planned for here? Oh my goodness, he slams his body for a third time. And Breakker just keeps breaking these counts. I have to call him Bron, breaker of the counts. Alright, we'll stop with the dad jokes for now because we mean serious business here tonight, as so does Breakker. Bron Breakker running straight through Ilja Dragunov with a powerful clothesline. And now look at this. Was looking to slam Dragunov one more time, but no, instead he gets dropped on the back of his neck with a German suplex. And here's Dragunov with that fighting spirit we talk about, that resiliency, that never say die attitude when he gets rocked with the European uppercut from the champ. And look at this. No. Ducks out of the second attempt from Breakker. And oh my goodness, a nice smack to the face. That'll wake Breakker up. And Breakker's rocked after the slap to the face. He might have a ruptured eardrum for all you know. Dragunov probably hits the hardest in the locker room. As look at that. Nice takeover. What the hell is going on here? Carmelo Hayes is out here? What is Carmelo Hayes doing out here? We seen Hayes earlier. He came up short in that battle royal. That gives Breakker the opportunity that he needed. What the hell is going on? And now Breakker fully taking advantage of this, of course. Of course. Man, I've not known Melo and Breakker to be on the same page. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe Melo's, even though he didn't win the Battle Royal, maybe he's just still trying to stake claim to that NXT championship. Hey, basically saying, hey, I got next. I don't care who wins this match. I got next. And now Breakker's driving his knee into the jaw of Dragunov. And now, oh my goodness, a nasty elbow to Dragunov as well. Breakker is just taking this man apart limb for limb. And now look at the strength. The strength on full display. But wait a minute, slips out. Dragunov with a roll-up. With a roll-up, count of 1, 2. No, Breakker, he turns it around. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Both men almost had the match won in a mere second. And oh my goodness, he went for another elbow, but it got countered this time. And man, a knee to the midsection. Nothing pretty about that. I'm still trying to figure out what Carmelo Hayes was doing out here, honestly. Oh my goodness, I was going to say, Dragunov came running in pretty hot there, but Breakker was able to duck it as here comes the shoulder block. Shoulder block from the champion. And now Breakker operating on a different level like he's been for the past 6 months. Oh my goodness, another shoulder block. Another shoulder block from Breakker. And man, Bron Breakker's feeling it. What does he have in mind for Dragunov? What does he have in mind for Dragunov? Full head of steam. Oh my goodness, come for the ropes, but Dragunov got out the way. Dragunov got out the way. Somehow Breakker's up to his damn feet. And Dragunov will be happy to oblige to knock him right back down as he slams him on his spine this time. A little taste of Breakker's own medicine here, folks. And now Dragunov throwing Breakker into the ring, obviously realizing, like I said before, he cannot win this match on a count-out victory. As look at this. Oh my goodness, he just got rocked by that lariat. Just got rocked by that lariat. This could be it. Count of 1, 2. Breakker gets the shoulder up. Shoulder up by Breakker. I thought that lariat was it, folks. I thought he had him dead to rights right there. And now look at this. The beatdown on the champ. Like I said, a little taste of his own medicine. And look at this. Oh no, Dragunov could be going for the Torpedo Moscow, and it's got a, oh my goodness, got destination of Bron Breakker's head. Could that Torpedo Moscow earn him an NXT championship? No, Breakker kicks out. Breakker kicks out. And now, oh no, look at this. Still on the attack is Dragunov. Unrelentless, as we've said before. And now what the hell has Dragunov got planned here? Got Breakker on the top rope. Prone position. You're kidding me. He's going for a Sio suplex off the top rope. Breakker's done. Breakker's done. And Dragunov knows it. Dragunov knows it. As look at this. Oh my goodness. He drives that sharp knee, that exposed knee. What the hell? Breakker's to his feet. Breakker's to his feet. What the hell is going on? What is this man made out of? As he picks Dragunov up. He picks Dragunov up and slams him down. That was rough. And now look at this. Look at the agility of Breakker. What the hell? Oh my God. The strength, the agility on full display as he just tosses this grown man around like he's a 8-year-old child. The hell is going on? Breakker throwing some heavy blows, and believe me, there is a little extra sauce on those right there, folks. Now look at this. Oh, driving the knee into Dragunov's face. And now giving Dragunov a little taste of his own medicine as he gets another one. Another knee straight to the face. And man, this is the new attitude that we talk about from Bron Breakker. Just doing anything he can to just beat up his opponent and win the match. He doesn't care about anything else as a powerbomb lands. More damage done to that spine as Breakker's got Dragunov in the corner now. What is he going for here, folks? Top rope. Both men in a prone position. As look at this. Oh no! He went for the Frankensteiner. Shades of his uncle, but Dragunov had him scouted, and a knee right down to the face. Could that be it? Count of 1, 2. No, Breakker gets out. Breakker gets out at the last second. Man, you don't see Breakker take too many high risk moments in his matches. He's normally a pretty grounded individual, but Dragunov made him pay dearly for that. As look at the hell, Breakker's back to his feet again. And Dragunov, oh my goodness. Dragunov, you're gonna make sure he stays down. As look at this, a second torpedo Moscow heading straight for Breakker. Guys, look at it. No, Breakker had it scouted. And now look at this. Oh, but Dragunov had that scouted. Whatever Breakker was going for there, Dragunov had that scouted. He jumped at Breakker. That's the best thing I could think of. As look at this, now he finally goes for a second torpedo Moscow. Looking to hit him again, but no, Breakker once again getting out of it. Oh my goodness, he gets a shoulder block. A shoulder block on Dragunov. Oh, but Dragunov slips out. Oh no, once again went for that lariat, but Breakker has all the reversals here tonight, folks. Just very skillful in this match. I mean, you can tell that this guy has really become the definition of a pro wrestler. I mean, this guy's got a reversal for everything. He has his opponents mapped out, and really at the end of the day, that's what makes a great champion. Whether you like the guy, whether you love him, whether you hate him, Bron Breakker is going to put on a damn show. Whether it's for the audience, for me, or for just himself. As look at this. Tope on heel over the top rope, and Breakker is feeling it tonight, folks. Ilja Dragunov down and out. Breakker has bad intentions on the mind, as always. As look at this. He drags Dragunov onto the announce table. And now Breakker giving the fans something to think about here. But no, that gave Dragunov the opportunity. That gave Dragunov the opportunity, but Breakker slips out. No, and another European uppercut lands. For Breakker. Is he going to break this count for, I don't know, the 9th time in this match? I mean, these guys are not even concerned about keeping it a good, clean affair. They just want to break each other in half. No pun intended again as he slams them right on that mat. Goes Ilja Dragunov's now assumingly bruised body. As look at this. What the hell is he doing? Another powerbomb on the outside. And Breakker, he's just taunting the crowd, the announce table, the announcers at the announce table, everything. Dragunov peeling his body off the mat. At this point, it's just pure adrenaline. Let's look at this. He runs in with a nice crossbody to Bron Breakker. And now, oh no, he got caught that time. Huge belly to belly, and I think a part of his hip landed on that monitor why can't I think of the word? That tablet that our announcers use to view the match now. And now what the hell is this? Oh my god, a spine buster through the announce table. Spine buster through the announce table. Dragunov might be broken in half. Similar to our announce table. The crowd nodding in approval. Not even just nodding. Voicing their approval. As, oh no. Oh no. Breaker's looking to break him in half with the spear right to Dragunov. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Credits to Dragunov. But maybe live to fight another day here. But no! They're still fighting the Mad Dragon. They're still fighting the Mad Dragon as Breaker cannot believe it. And now look at this. He gets hit with a Torpedo Mosca out of nowhere. Torpedo Mosca out of nowhere. Count of 1, 2, 3. Dragunov has defeated Bron Breakker and is the new NXT champion here tonight. A Torpedo Mosca landed out of nowhere. Randy Orton would have been proud of that one, folks. Look at this. Rolls out and just throws his entire body at Breakker, leaving Breakker defenseless. He didn't even have time to think about how his body was going to react to that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Ilja Dragunov has defeated a man that seemed almost unbeatable in almost a year now in Bron Breakker. Congratulations to the new NXT champion, the Mad Russian Ilja Dragunov. Don't think I forgot about Carmelo Hayes. I'd love to know what that's all about, folks. I mean, I don't know if he was there to, as I said, just to claim that he's got whoever wins this match, or he was out there trying to distract Ilja. I mean, Ilja had the match won at that point when Melo came out. But at the end of the night, Ilja Dragunov's hand is raised in victory, and we have a brand new NXT champion to close out Halloween Havoc. Wow, what a night.